Do-Rag Wisdom here, folks, and this is Earth Date Y2k18.12.20, and this is important information for my very important subscribers. Since I got back from my cruise, have been sick for like 2 weeks, you can tell by the way I'm talking, with a bad cold and dealing with also serious dental infections. Have to get extractions and then a partial denture. This is the first day that my voice was good enough to use and speak with. I will do the best that I can to keep up with important events ahead, but I'm also taking something called Cimzia for psoriatic arthritis. I'm really in great shape. And it's a biologic that can mess with your immune system, so I'm hoping that this bad cold I had wasn't a side effect of that, so I have to be dealing with that too. I'm not trying to tell you my problems, I just want to be honest, let you know what's going on. Do-Rag Wisdom is supposed to deal with, in part, the movies, the media, our politics, and our culture. So if I cover movies, for example, and you find this is not to your interest, if I cover TV, for example, or media, or anything about this, please feel free to comment on it or not to comment on it. I do not make any money from YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. If I wanted, I could pay a $40 a month fee not to have commercial advertising. If I paid this fee, they would also help me get more subscribers. However, if paying this fee enables YouTube to put commercial advertising before my broadcasts, I will never pay for that. I despise, ladies and gentlemen, commercial advertising and do not want any of my subscribers to have to view commercials before they view this. Commercial advertising is brainwashing and has helped encourage our nation to be stupid, to be ignorant, and to accept lying on a daily basis. If you wonder why I say brainwashing, you see commercials are shown over and over and over again. And then they play with associations. I hate that some of these rock and roll artists, music artists, have sold their lyrics to commercials. So stuff that we associate with our past, our childhoods, whatever it is now being associated with commercials. I do not want you being brainwashed on my page by this crap. Sure, I would love to get paid being a broadcaster and a commentator. But if you have to watch commercials for me to do that, then it just will not happen. So sorry about my kitchen sink broadcast with my plug outlets in the background. I am sorry that you mostly get me talking with little in clips, you know, movie clips or the like. I'm sorry that I don't have a fancy microphone to talk into, and I'm sorry that I have not as yet a fancy background to broadcast in front of. I'm thinking of doing that. I'll let you know when it's about to happen, or maybe surprise you. If I can do all that without you dealing with commercials, I would. In the meantime, I want all of you to have free access to viewing me without paying any price, watching those stupid commercials. Music soothes the savage beast. I usually play music during my broadcasts and of course while I'm creating them or any other work I do, because music helps me to work better. It helps me to relax and maybe to, just to concentrate and to say things straight to you. If you do not like my music, I apologize. And I will try to compromise with you by not always playing music in the background. I can't promise you that I will do this often, but I will try. My page and broadcast is a free speech zone. Not politically correct, with no censorship of ideas and no trigger warnings. Whether you agree or disagree with me, your post will not be censored by me unless you use hate speech against people's race, religion, and ethnic groups. I do have to say that I am an atheist. So that in itself to some religionists is an insult, but I can't control that. I'm not going to censor my atheism on this page. I consider myself a democratic socialist and an atheist of the Jewish tribe who also supports Zionism in all of Israel. However, I caucus with the groups in our country who believe in what is best for us, progressive liberalism. I may not like the anti-Zionist views of, say, Jimmy Dore, for example, but if he was the Democratic presidential frontrunner, I would vote for him because I support what is best for my country, the country of my birth, America, and not necessarily for what is best for the nation of Israel. We have, ladies and gentlemen, a cold civil war in our dangerously divided country right now. We are in a fight for the life of our free democratic constitutional republic. The mobster president, and I say in case you can understand that, mobster president is under investigation right now for 17 different offenses. 17. And that may be the salad days a few months from now. Hopefully he'll be impeached, gotten rid of, and put in jail. I am certain that one day soon, in relation to that, we are going to have the pleasure of seeing a mugshot of this Trumpen fiend without his makeup and without his stupid hairstyle. Just imagine that. What that mugshot's going to look like. We have many things to cover over the next 2 years of this battle. I promise that I will try to be up to the fight no matter how many people are viewing me. I would do this even if one person were viewing. Because you got to remember, YouTube is giving me the opportunity to have a soapbox. So say you were walking in Midtown Manhattan. Of course, Midtown Manhattan these days has been cleaned up, by Disney. But in the day, you'd walk down, people be up on soapboxes or whatever, they'd be talking and doing their thing. So I consider this kind of a soapbox kind of thing. So I'm telling the truth as far as I know it, being honest as far as I know it, being straight to you as far as I know it. So I'm hoping that alone will continue viewership, whoever you are out there. And I know some of you, because you do post a great deal, and I do appreciate it. Merry Christmas, and I've been saying Merry Christmas to people since I've been like 13, 12. I mean, it's not my holiday, but I respect people's right to have their holiday. And nobody gives me permission to say Merry Christmas, not Trump or anybody. Happy New Year, happy belated Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, happy winter solstice, that's for the Wiccans, because I love the Wiccans too. Happy Christopher Hitchens Atheist Month, because the famous atheist, the late Christopher Hitchens, was born in December. And down with fascism, and down with the traitor, the terrorist, the turd, the birther bastard racist Donald John Trump. I am back.